Hi, today I'm reviewing the TONYMOLY Vital Vita 12 Moisture Ampoule. And really quick, I just want to say, I purchase all these products with my own money. So if you want to help keep the channel independent, check out my products at nobsbeauty.com. Shirts coming soon, and the Amazon link below. So, I saw several of these for sale at Ulta recently. They have, I think there's 4 different combinations, and I picked up the Moisture Ampoule, although I really wanted to get all 4 of them. They're $20 each, which isn't expensive, but I'm like $80. I'm like, oh, I'll just start the Moisture Ampoule. I know a lot of other beauty YouTubers have a lot more funding to get things like that, but I purchase everything with my own money. So I started out with one, the Moisture Ampoule, and I thought, well, if I really like it, I'll pick up the other ones. So anyway, I'm going to let you guys know my thoughts on it based on my Sarah score scale. And my first criteria is packaging, and I really like the packaging. It's simple, dropper bottle. It's actually plastic, which is nice, so if you drop it, it's not going to shatter like a lot of other glass dropper bottles. If you've dropped one before with oil in it, that's a mistake you'll never make again, because that is slippery and messy and a waste of money. So anyway, I like the plastic. So they've done a nice job, simple packaging. My second criteria is alcohol, and this does have denatured alcohol in it. This product has a rather long, interesting ingredients list. It's very long, and alcohol is in there. Alcohol is probably a little over halfway down, and I didn't notice it actually until I try everything on before I look at the ingredients list, just so I know what I'm feeling in terms of looking for the ingredients in there, looking at them first and then trying on and looking to see what, So it is in there. I personally am not very concerned about it because it is so far down on the ingredients list. However, it's in there. So if you have sensitivities to it or very sensitive skin or super dry skin, it could be an issue. But in general, how far it's down on the list, it's not a huge issue. So anyway, my third criteria is fragrance. And this is kind of the same story with the fragrance as it is with the alcohol. There's a few fragrant ingredients: eucalyptus, orange peel oil, bergamot oil, and geranium. However, again, those are very far down the ingredients list, and to be honest, they're barely noticeable. To be honest, I don't think I really noticed it using it. So it doesn't have much of a scent, and what scent it does have dissipates almost immediately. However, unquestionably, this product would be better without all of those ingredients. So, yeah, again, it's super long ingredient list. They're pretty far down the list. So, I don't know why all the K-beauty brands seem to love that bergamot oil. It's in so many of them. So, and that can be a skin sensitizer, even if you don't have sensitive skin. So, it's something to be aware of, and if you have issues using it, discontinue it. But with this product, they're so far down the list, it's not a huge deal. But again, sensitive skin or compromised skin with eczema or things like that could have an issue with it. So something to be aware of, and potentially patch test. Really, to be honest, it's better for everybody to patch test everything before you use it on your face. Patch test it right around here. It's a very sensitive area of skin. It's better to do that. I do it on products I'm a little bit nervous of, but I don't do it as often as I probably should. So if you have sensitive skin, you definitely should be doing that, or if you have eczema or any other skin issues. My fourth criteria is the manufacturing location, and this is made in Korea, so no issues with that. My fifth criteria is ease of use and very easy to use. What you want to do is a little bit goes a very long way. You just want to put a few drops of it in the palms of your hands. I don't know, I've been doing 3 or 4 drops. There we go. Do that, and then just pat it onto your skin. And it's better if you do this after, if you use an essence or a toner. It's much better to do it after those, but before heavier, thicker serums, moisturizers, creams, or any treatments you use. Very easy to use. It absorbs very quickly. Plays well with other products. I haven't had any issues with it. So very easy to use. And I love the fact that a little bit goes a very long way. That's a good thing. So let's see. My sixth criteria is antioxidants. And this is where I have to look at the list because it is pretty long. I'll just start with the ingredients further up the list. So niacinamide, retinyl palmate, panthenol, biotin, vitamin E, adenosine, sodium hyaluronate. It's got sodium ascorbyl phosphate, which is a stable salt form of vitamin C. It has a ceramide in there, a peptides in there, squalane, lecithin, centella asiatica, which is the Sika plant, green tea, turmeric, and licorice, and there's even more, but those were the highlights of it. So it's a very, very antioxidant heavy formula, which is probably why the list is so long of ingredients, which is nice to see. They definitely did a good job picking out a lot of good skin hydrating ingredients, soothing ingredients, moisturizing ingredients, and skin brightening ingredients. They did a very nice job picking up some good ingredients, which is why I wanted to buy all 4 of them, but I didn't. But now I'm like, this is a good one. I might have to pick up one more maybe and see how that one is. Anyway, so lots of good antioxidants. My 7th criteria is animal testing, and as far as any information I could find, that the TONYMOLY brand is not cruelty-free. Hopefully things will change. Anyway, so that is probably the downside of it. My 8th criteria is performance, and it hydrates very nicely, plays nicely with other products you use, layers well. I didn't have any issues with pilling or anything like that with other products. Gives skin a good dose of some good antioxidants and beneficial ingredients while hydrating at the same time. It's got some good skin soothing ingredients in there, some good skin brightening ingredients and hydrating ingredients. So as you can see on my hand, it already looks more, the skin looks better. It looks more plump, I guess, more hydrated. My hands are always super dry in the winter time. It's just bad. And I should wear gloves more often, but it's just a pain, so my hands are always super dry. But you can see just a few drops of that just on my hand, it looks better. So performs nicely. My 9th criteria is the price, and this is the full size, which is 1 ounce, and it sells for $20, which isn't super expensive for something that you have to use a few drops of to get good results, which I find to be very affordable. And I'm sure if you watch, you can get it on sale. Google it before you pick it up. That's what I always do. Especially if there's just one specific product I'm looking for, just Google it, see if you can find it cheaper anywhere else. But at Ulta, it's $20, which they always have their sales and things like that, so that's worth watching too. And then my 10th criteria, which is the it factor, is a little torn because of the little bit of fragrance and a little bit of alcohol in here, but I did give it the it factor. It's loaded with beneficial ingredients. It's extremely affordable. A little bit goes a long way. Performs nicely, hydrates nicely. It's got very minimal alcohol and fragrance. It does have a few ingredients that are acneogenic, which I wanted to mention: butylene glycol, vitamin E, cetearyl alcohol, squalane, stearic acid, and olive oil, which I just want to mention. So if that's an issue for you, just to be aware of if any of those are specific triggers for you. But overall, I really like this product. TONYMOLY for me is pretty hit or miss. Some of those products are great, and some of them are just, I could give it or take it or give it. Give it or take it. Take it. Give it or take it. Take it or leave it. I could take it or leave it. Give it or take it. Or take it or leave it. But this is a good one. So if you're thinking about picking something up from the brand, this is a good one to try. Overall, this got a 7 out of 10 on my scale, which is pretty good. Few things I would tweak a little bit, but overall it's a good one. Anyway, so I'm interested if you guys have had a chance to try this or any of the other newer ampules, or if you tried anything else from the TONYMOLY brand. What have you tried and how have you liked it? So leave a comment. I love hearing from you guys. Check out nobsbeauty.com and the Amazon link below. New shirts coming soon, so I'll let you guys know. Stay tuned for that, and thank you guys so much.